Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode on Football Bloods TV. This is the Prediction League show, and tonight we have the man Wahid in the house. What's up, yo?
Good man, all good. How are
Yeah,
you doing?
so I'm good, man. I'm good. So we are done with game week 4, and as we promised, we are back on schedule again for game week 5, and I can be certain that we will not miss again. So, how did game week 4 go for you, Wahid? Apart from the game that we predicted, maybe a quick one.
Okay, so we have two sides. Starting with W, betting heads against each other. So we have Watford and Wolves. Last week, you and I predicted that Wolves is going to spring a surprise and actually
Yes.
come up with a win. And that was exactly what happened. So here it is.
We had
Oh,
our
the
own
man
goal,
here.
right?
We have an own goal and we have this Korean fella scoring his
Yes.
debut goal for the club. Actually, I was not that impressed with the game, despite it being a bit, 2-0 is not exactly a not
Same, same.
entertaining. It's an
I
it's an entertaining scoreline, but that doesn't speak much about what's going on the entire game.
agree.
It was goalless in the first half. I really thought it was going to be 0-0 by the end of the game, and then somehow Watford defenders decided to become jokers and allowed two goals at the very end of the game. So we have some guys who actually predicted 2-0 in favor of Wolves. So that earns them 3 points. But enough about me. What is your take on this match, Kavi?
Same. I was actually watching the game. So at halftime it was 0-0. Then I was like, why am I watching? Like it does. It didn't really. It wasn't really entertaining as I expected. So I was like, okay, it will be a 0-0 scoreline by the time it's 90 minutes. So maybe I watched that to 60th minute or something. Then I just switched channel. I was watching something else. Then when I come back, shit,
It was already
1
2-0.
0. No, I came
Oh,
back at
1-0.
1 0. Then I was like, oh, okay, open live score. Then, own goal. Then I still thought Watford might come back, but the rest is history. But, anyways, as I predicted 2-0, and I think I predicted 2-0, so yeah, Wolves won their first win.
I can't remember my score line exactly, but I did say Wolves is going to take it. I think that's pretty much our breakdown of the game. A very simple breakdown. And let's see how our competitors do for match day 4. And here we go. And you can see quite a pattern here. Match day 1 and match day 3, everyone was quite horrible. But match day 2 and 4, almost everyone got it spot on. I mean, the predictions were mostly accurate. And 4 guys actually managed to get the correct scoreline. And Fazli, what a run once again. The second consecutive correct scoreline. And
Yes,
also, wow, you can see Bakat Ali so far with no error in his prediction so far.
all
And
green.
and Shaswinra, finally, after 3 games of wrong predictions, he managed to get himself 3 points right off the bat. And let's see where that brings him in the table. So Shaswinra leapfrog 4 guys. And I think he was number 13, I think. Yeah, number 13 from 17 to 13 with just 3
That's
points.
a big jump.
That's a big jump, man. And now that shows what we have described exactly in this show. You got one really good result. It's enough to bring you. I mean, it's enough to take you
Yes,
far.
but
And that's
kudos to Fazli. You gotta give it to the man.
Fazli. I mean, was quite passionate about the league. You can see him. He's been giving his best predicting, and he's quite spot on actually in his
Yeah,
predictions. And Barkat Ali, the late comer, is now in the middle of the league, man.
yeah,
Wow.
that's the interesting part. I think we gotta repeat again. Like it's still not too late. You can just come in, sweep the whole thing, and
Come in, the whole thing.
win 250 ringgit. 250.
250.
I believe our participants here are actually doing some homework, reading up, like who's
Hmm.
going to start, how is the team looking like before they predict. If not, you wouldn't actually see this kind of. I think the correct outcome is about 85% or so.
Yeah,
So
85%.
so I would say our participants are actually doing some homework. They're putting in effort. So
Hmm.
kudos to them. All the best for the upcoming weeks, and we will try to make the league more interesting because obviously we can't always have the big games because it's too predictable. So yeah, all the best, guys.
And introducing match day 5,
Chang, chang,
handpicked,
chang.
selected by us, and that is the match between Aston Villa once again against a Merseyside side that is Everton FC. Wow, what are your thoughts, Kavi, on this game? Who are you going with?
Oh, it's very tough, man. Seriously, it's very tough because I think Everton is on pretty good form. Benitez is on, I wouldn't say on fire, but I believe he knows what he's doing because if not, it wouldn't be easy for him to actually come back to Premier League after so long and you know winning games. And the previous game also they actually performed really well. Townsend is really good. Decore also. And on Aston
Richarlison.
Villa side, I think I don't know personally. I feel like after they lost Grealish, they are a bit like a chicken without head. A bit.
No,
They are not
no
consistent.
coordination.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, no.
yes. So I would maybe this time I'll go with a draw, 2-all.
A draw.
Yes,
So all, yeah, I think that's a good point because although Everton is a side stacked with qualities, I must say, I am a huge fan of this Richarlison guy leading the front line.
yes, yes.
They have 3 wins. I think they are number 4 in the league currently, just behind the top 3,
Hmm.
right? Would it?
Yes,
Okay. But obviously Aston Villa has to rise back from their losses. So they have to
ashes.
come ashes. There you go. So they have to come back, and I think it's not going to be a walk in the park for Everton.
Definitely.
I think a draw is very much probable, but I think I'm going to risk it and say Everton will take it again. But in a very hard fought win, lah. I think it's a 2-1 away victory for Everton, lah. I think Benitez can do a good job in Everton.
Hmm.
Although at first I kind of doubted because they couldn't do much with the world-class Ancelotti as their manager.
Yes,
But
yes.
Benitez has been in the Premier League for a while. He won the Champions League with Liverpool, so who's to say he can do well again? Although the gameplay is definitely much different back in the days compared to now. Now I think it's
Yes,
much more fast paced, and then every manager has to evolve in terms of tactics,
yes.
and they have yeah. But pretty much I think Benitez can still do the job.
He's still
Um,
relevant to this time.
yeah. If Fazli comes back with a dark green again, I think everyone will be taking notes from him. How are you coming up with these accurate predictions? And
Or maybe
maybe
we
we have
should
him
have
one of
him, or maybe if he gets another dark green, we should have him on the show.
we definitely have him on the show. And definitely, I'm just going to follow whatever he says afterwards. All right. So, Aston Villa, Everton, that's the match for match day 5. So, let us know in the comments below who do you think will come out on top this weekend. Please let us know in the comments below. And
If you
Kavi,
hate the show, if you hate the channel, if you like the channel, if you love the channel, whatever it is, leave a comment, please share, subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon. That's all for today. Signing off, Wahid and Kaviraj. Ciao.